Now, autumn is very quickly passing and winter is literally just around the corner. Well, good morning. I'm saying good, but it started to snow here. We've had a great cruise on the Bridgewater, but we are on our way home now. And we're back on CRT waters, so the pressure's off and we're taking our time. And you can see the smoke coming out of Chugs' chimney there. But anyone that's followed my vlog will obviously recognise this boat behind me. Yes, it's my dear friend's Malcolm's boat. He came up to me yesterday. He's had a problem with his boat and he just wanted to have a word with you guys and explain what it was and the consequences of it, and perhaps the difference it is between living in a house and a boat. And also it occurred to Malcolm that he has appeared many times on my vlogs and Gareth's, but we've never seen inside his boat. So let's go and see Malcolm and let's have a word. He is in. I've seen the boat moving. He is there somewhere. There's a hand. Good, Malcolm. What's good about it? Look at it.
Lovely, look at it.
Yeah, are you free? Can we come in?
Come in. You better come out of this lot. Come in.
Come in. Right, let's go. Let's go. Now, Malcolm's boat is a trad stern, so they can be a little bit tricky to go in, but let's go in. So, am I all right filming, Malcolm, inside your boat?
Yes, of course.
Right, well, I'm going to close the door first.
Yeah, there's a little bolt at the bottom.
There's a little bolt at the bottom somewhere. There we go.
There you go. Keep the light in.
This is your boudoir, Malcolm.
This is my boudoir.
Is this where you sleep?
Well, nothing else happens. So.
No. But tell us about this quilt, Malcolm, because I know you make these quilts.
Well, that's one that I made quite some time ago.
Look at that. I know he hand makes these and he's done a couple of commissions. Beautiful. What a cosy little boat. Right then, let's go on through.
Come down to the other bit.
There we go. The bathroom is on the left-hand side, but we don't need to see the bathroom. And there's the galley on Westmoreland.
Yeah, with the dirty washing in.
It's clean washing, look. It's clean washing. Look at that weather, Malcolm.
I know, it's awful, isn't it?
So when was your boat built?
Right, this boat is quite an old boat, really. 1986.
Right, yeah, yeah.
It's a Coalcraft.
Still going now, Malcolm.
Oh yes, it's still going and it's a damn good boat.
Still going. I know you and Gareth have been doing a bit of work on her lately, and we had a bit of a scare the other day, and that's what you wanted a word about.
That's what I need to just let people know what it's kind of like to live on a boat, but this is a bit scary, this bit.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's have a look in the saloon.
Come into the salon.
This is where Malcolm has his granddad naps. Got a lovely burner there with a kettle sizzling with hot water on the top. And his TV and everything. He does have Wi-Fi and everything. So he's got the telly. He's got everything that you've got in a house. So let's have a word.
Okay.
Well, here we are, nice and warm and toasty on Westmoreland. And believe me, it is snowing out there. But we've had to close the curtains because the film was too blurred. But I've known Malcolm a good few years now, and he has had a few little minor problems with Westmoreland, I think it's fair to say, with the engine.
Yeah.
And I think I'm right in saying it's the original engine.
Yeah, it's an original engine. It's a BMC Leyland 1800 engine, which, as I say, the boat was 1986, so it's quite an old.
It's done a few miles if you put it.
But it's done a lot of miles since I've had it, and it's a readily available engine. A lot of narrowboats have got the BMC.
So parts are readily available.
Oh, very easily.
But I know I've cruised with you, and you've done your cruise as well this summer, and you had oil leaks, you had little things go wrong, so you had to order parts.
There was a couple of points where we had some really bad oil leaks that gladly that Gareth.
Oh yeah, recently, yeah, Gareth sorted it. But the reason why you've asked me in the boat today was we were cruising.
Yeah,
2 days ago?
We were cruising 2 days ago. All of a sudden, I've got no rev counter, and the little red light comes on that says I'm not charging electricity, I'm not making electricity.
That's not good.
That kind of worried me. And when we got to test it, to sort out, we found out that it was the alternator.
But you were scared it might have been the inverter as well.
Well, there was that as well.
A lot of money.
You don't know when things have just gone wrong. So we tried various different tests on it, and we reckoned that it was the alternator that had gone wrong.
Right. So, bit of a relief to find out it was the alternator, because if it would have been the inverter, you are looking at over £1,000 for an
Well, you're
inverter.
looking at big money then, you know. These are the kind of things that worry you,
Yeah,
that it might be very expensive. you know.
frightening. I know on my inverter, if that goes, I simply haven't got the money to buy another
No,
one.
you haven't.
So what would you do? So Malcolm, the next problem is then, you and Gareth had come up with the solution. It was the alternator.
Yeah.
Now, folks, we are currently moored up. Trust me, there isn't a shop. In fact, the farmhouse, nearest farmhouse, is about 15 minutes walk
Yeah, it's
away.
about 15 minutes.
We are in the middle of nowhere. So how did you get this sorted?
Well, I have another very good friend,
And I know who that is.
Hillary.
Yes, marvellous Hillary.
She's
Yeah.
a very good friend of mine, and
Yeah.
she lives not very far away from where we are. So, of course, I made a phone call and got on my hands and knees
Bless
and
her, bless her.
kissed feet and did all sorts
It's not
of
the
stuff.
first time she's bailed you out.
No,
Hillary's
it's not
been a
the
good. She's been a good friend to you with helping out. She has.
Dare I say...
Don't
that-
go into the towing incident.
Yeah, I was going to say, dare I say that she actually told me one
Yeah,
time during the summer. So she said, yeah, no problem. I'll get it sorted. She lives not far away. She's got a vehicle.
Right.
So Gareth and I jumped into the vehicle and off we went. Well, after taking the alternator off, which was a bit of keep your language down, Malcolm.
Yeah, don't swear it, Malcolm. No swearing, Malcolm.
It was
I know you left one job to Gareth, didn't you?
Yeah, I did wait. Yeah, the scary red.
Yeah, there was a big red
cable.
cable on the alternator, and he didn't want to be playing around with power because Gareth's just had an incident as well not long ago, hasn't he? So
And he fried the cables.
yeah.
So I left him to do that.
Right. Okay.
So he did that. We got the alternator off eventually. Took it down to Widnes.
Right.
I don't know the actual name of the company. I can't remember it. But
Right.
we went down there. The gentleman down there was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
He told us everything we needed to know about where the cables went and all that sort of
I
stuff.
believe he gave you a bit too much
Well,
information. The
yeah.
overload.
But
Yeah.
then we got back and we actually put the thing back on again, and lo and behold, I've got electricity again.
So it's all done.
Yeah.
So Malcolm, we found out that it is the alternator. Can we go and have a look at it?
Yeah, by all means you can have a look at
Right,
it.
let's go.
Don't touch it.
Oh. Ooh. It's nice weather, isn't it, Malcolm?
Absolutely beautiful. This is just the kind of weather you need for going down into the engine. Right.
So there's the engine. It's a BMC 1800, I think, isn't it, Malcolm?
Yes, that's correct, yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's the same engine used to get in the Sherpa vans over here in the UK, I believe.
yes. So I believe.
So where's the alternator?
The offending item.
And that's the one.
That's the one there.
Right.
With lots of different cables coming out the back which go to all sorts of weird and wonderful
So what does the
things.
alternator do then, Malcolm?
Basically makes electricity, which charges your batteries.
Right.
Now I've got 4 batteries on this.
Which I believe are hidden away under here
hidden
somewhere.
behind here, yeah.
Yeah.
But it charges the batteries to make sure you've got electricity so that you can run things like pumps and various other bits and pieces, shower, water pumps, all sorts of things.
So I'm right in saying, I mean, I'm a boater. I know how important these are. So explain to the people that live in houses what this means.
Right, can you just imagine you're living in a house, which I'm sure the majority of you do, and suddenly your electricity gets cut off.
So no lights,
No lights,
no television,
no Wi-Fi, no nothing like that.
Nothing at all.
But even more so on a boat, you've got no water, because my water is pumped from a tank. So no electricity, no pump,
No
water.
washing, no washing up, no cups of tea, a lot of
to drink.
cooking.
Yeah.
So the only thing that you do have that's still working really is the gas. So you do have an oven.
I've got the gas and I've got the multi-stove
Yeah.
multi-fire, but no electricity, none at all, absolutely nothing.
So you can see how important it is to any boater not to have this. A lot different than a house. I can remember when I was a child, we used to have power cuts regular, and my mum and dad used to run to get the candles out. And as a kid, it was really exciting, but we still had running hot water. We still had all the amenities that you needed, but we just didn't have lights or the TV, which was no biggie back then, really. But to a boater, it can be a lifeline, especially in this weather. If you want a nice hot shower, eating, cooking, it all adds to it. Oh, back in the warm boat. It's a bit cold out there, Malcolm.
And it's snowing.
You're not going to make a snowman, are you?
Snowing.
It's actually coming down quite heavy now, isn't it? Let's have a look. It's starting to come down heavier. Oh, there's a doggy. And there's somebody. Oh, gotta say, it's a bit cold out there, so I'm glad to be back in Westmoreland. It must be about 25, 28 degrees in here.
Yeah, something like that.
It's nice and warm, trust me.
And I might even make you a cup of tea afterwards.
I doubt that. Well, I can't have any rum because you're too tight to buy anymore. So anyway,
should I give him rum?
It's a bit early for rum, actually. It's a bit early for rum.
You think?
Might have a cup of tea with a bit of rum in it.
No, that sounds like a good idea.
We'll have a cup of tea in a minute.
A special cup of tea for me.
We'll have a special cup of tea. I used to make you loads of special cuppers.
Yeah, right.
When we did the shroppy.
So you think it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're back in Westmoreland, but I know Malcolm really did want to have a word with me about it. So that's why I've done this vlog. It is a very important... Boat life is totally different to living in a house, Malcolm.
As you see,
Totally.
and as I've explained, it is very different living on a boat.
Yeah.
Because if you lose that ability to make electricity, then you're...
Well, it's everything to
It's
you.
everything. It's the heart of the boat.
You've
It's
got the
everything.
multi-fuel burner there, and that, obviously does keep you warm, but yeah, we need power. We're lost. We are basically lost without
A
it.
thought came to my mind in these days of the environment, looking after the environment, and days of austerity, that people that are living in houses should really think about how they are using their facilities, because we have to. We've got no choice.
Yeah.
But
Perhaps
to do it.
as well to people that are buying a boat, or perhaps designing and building your own boat. What sort of water pump to have, what electricity to have, what solar panels to have. I've got solar. So I believe you were drawing in a little bit. I mean, you've seen what the weather's doing.
Just a tiny bit.
So he wasn't drawing a lot in. It would have been different in the summer. You'd have probably relied on the solar.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been too bad.
So
but then again,
you have
so all these things added together make it that I personally think that we are very frugal living on boats.
We are. I mean, okay, we've got a big diesel lump in the back of the boat, but even so,
use of water, use of
yeah.
electricity,
Yeah.
all these different things. I think we're very frugal.
We're quite green living, really. It is good. Yes, there is a little bit of pollution. Obviously, we've got diesel engines. Gone are the days of the horses, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind a go at that. Perhaps I could put a noose round you, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think with the horses, it would probably be good for my rose garden.
It would do, something like that.
Yeah, something
so
like
anyway, thank you, Malcolm.
What I'd also like to say is thanks to everybody that gave me a hand.
Well, to everybody. Gareth and
Hilary, absolutely fantastic to help me to get through this.
And Louise as well did your food. She prepared a lovely meal just in case. So I know
she looked after me.
We've all sort of mucked in, and not with this. I haven't done a thing with this. I'll be honest with you, because I can't see, and my knowledge of engines, I'd have done more damage. But I know Gareth and Lou have been tremendous, and check him out, because I think he is vlogging it as well. So if you check out Cruising Crafts on YouTube, have a look. I'm sure he is vlogging it. I'm sure he did film any of it.
We did a little bit. Yeah, we filmed actually doing it.
So he will be vlogging it. Yeah. So anyway, just have a look at Cruising Crafts. If you're watching this through my Patreon, the vlog won't be up yet. But just have a look at Gareth's YouTube channel. It's an excellent channel anyway. So just sign up, and then when the video comes on, they'll see it.
Yeah,
they'll be able to see you two down your engine bay.
Yeah, something like that.
Thank you very much, Malcolm.
Cheers, and thank you very much.
Take care.
Okay.